Welcome, everyone, to Urantia Foundation Symposium, The Marriage and Family Adventure. I'm Tamara Strumfeld, and to start, I'd like to thank the Foundation's Education Committee for sponsoring this event. Family life is full of blessings and challenges. It's this high privilege of co-creating sons and daughters for the Father, and what a responsibility. Paper 68. Everything of lasting value in civilization has its roots in family. Paper 82. A child learns most of the essentials of life from family and the neighbors. And we are all neighbors. Paper 140. The ordination sermon. Jesus came presenting the idea of active and spontaneous kindness, a love of one's fellow men so genuine that it expanded the neighborhood to include the whole world, thereby making all men one's neighbors. And paper 84, family is the fundamental unit of fraternity where we are all learning patience, altruism, tolerance, and forbearance. It's such a responsibility, and how blessed we are to have so much help. It's hard for me to imagine what my life would be like without the Urantia book. I'm just so grateful to be experiencing the adventure of marriage and family with these teachings. We are all so blessed. And now it's time to introduce two very special people, our MCs, Share and Bill Beasley. Share and Bill have been married for almost 53 years. They have built a prosperous family business, and they have 4 successful adult children that are all 1 year apart. I have 1 teenager and 1 soon-to-be teenager, and they're almost 3 years apart. I can't imagine 4 preschoolers at once, and I certainly can't imagine 4 teenagers at once. Talk about this huge chunk of time needing to be constantly vigilant. And today, from all of this fabulous experience, you are both such wise, devoted, and loving grandparents to 3. Your family is lucky to have you both. And what I loved most is that after 53 years, romance is still alive. So Bill and Cher, they are longtime students, and I think individually and collectively, you have both been through the book about a dozen times.
Yep.
And with all that knowledge, they're the ones that brainstormed the topics of the symposium. So with much love and gratitude, I thank you both for hosting the symposium. And now I turn it over to you.
Thank you, our sweet dear Tamara. We are delighted to have you join us for this enriching event. Incredible presentations await us today, and you, like us all, parents and partners, have a unique story to tell. It's heartwarming and inspirational to witness the unveiling of the effects the revelation has had on us, our families, our friends, our Urantia community, and our siblings across the globe. We salute you.
And the sessions will last about 30 minutes and followed by a 45-minute interactive panel discussion. And the goal for the symposium is to offer inspiration and guidance for individuals and families as they navigate the complexities of human relationships, the most spiritual of adventures. Now, as MCs, we get to quickly share a few of our personal experiences, techniques, and philosophies with you guys. As Tamara mentioned a few minutes ago, we've been together a long time, and the vast majority of that time has been spent 24/7 in each other's space or face sometimes. So we started our family business 38 years ago, and the first 25 of those years were spent on location working together. After we're semi-retiring and from the business, we now work together at home. And that's potentially, it's a very volatile atmosphere when you're together 24/7. And the marriage relationship can be the most beautiful thing on the planet, but it can have its pitfalls until you learn how to deal with some of them. Something we use once in a while is what we call go back in time. This could also be an exercise in swallowing your pride. And I'll just give you an example here. So, Share, you're in my way. Just go find somewhere else to stand, would you please?
Bill, you are always in my way. Why did you do that? Now I'm grumpy girl.
Do what? I'm just standing there. What are you talking about? Let's go
Okay.
back in time.
Okay, maybe. All right,
3
try.
minutes. 3 minutes.
Okay,
I'll do it again.
okay.
Wow, that's a great place you're standing, Cher. I think I'll just walk around your cute little self and find a new place to stand.
That's why I love you.
Well, usually something's, sometimes it's a little more serious than that, but usually the tension is relieved and the incident is behind us and we can move on. Do you have anything else?
Well, how about this one? I used to say to the kids, and now sometimes we say it to each other. Can you say that again nicely, please? At our age and after 50 years of marriage, we occasionally get a bit testy.
And something we'd also like to share with you is when our kids planned and hosted our 50th wedding anniversary weekend celebration, which was fantastic, they asked us what some of the things that we did in our relationship that kept it exciting and vibrant and loving and stable. And one of our daughters put them on 2 plaques for us, and I will share, but we'll show them, but we'll share what's on the plaques that we wrote.
Be conscious of and acknowledge his thoughtfulness.
Do the unexpected once in a while. Even after 50 years, she will find this exciting.
Love him and forgive him his errors with all my heart.
Please do. If the urge to dance strikes, act on it at any time. It rekindles memories.
Note your own faults when considering his. I wouldn't put up with me for a day.
Always look into her eyes when you're toasting or talking.
Search for truth and pray together.
And finally, an occasional evening drive to nowhere with their favorite music on is a treat for both of us.
A tidbit to share about the delights of grandchildren is we gave them experiences instead of gifts for birthdays and Christmas and things. We went hiking, camping, skiing. We did big city explorations like the Field Museum in Chicago, where we excitedly waited on the steps outside until they opened and then had to be ushered out at closing. Any material gifts we gave them have been long forgotten. The experiences they remember.
A quick thing about our morning routine, we get up early so we can walk in the park. We have nice chats at that time. We come back and we discuss the Urantia book, have some prayer, meditation, and our day begins. God goes along with coffee for a kickstart to the day, just tremendously.
You know how we're all behind the scenes upholding our families while they are completely clueless about us doing these activities. Well, I believe that's what our angels do for us and for our planet. The Most High's rule in the kingdoms of men. You know, Jesus put the entire universe on hold while he raised his family. What does that tell us?
Cher's been kind of hung up on Magnus and prayer for a while and has thoughts to share. And surprise, in my life, Cher always constantly has thoughts to share.
I don't hold back.
She doesn't hold back.
If you desire to make a lot of money in real estate, location, location, location. If you desire to grow spiritually, pray, pray, pray. Magnets have a sticking power. Let's see if this sticks with you as it has for me. Prayer is like a magnet with its drawing power. Group prayer is like a large magnet. The larger the magnet, the more powerful the grip. Prayer is like a magnet. The closer to the object, the stronger the pull. Prayer repels evil like a magnet repels north to north or south to south. The eternal sun's spiritual gravity is the strongest magnet in the universe.